What we try to do in this room is try to interact with patients' data. We try to create a virtual patient. My name is Brian Butler. I'm the Chief of Radiation Oncology at the Methodist Hospital in Houston, Texas. We are currently at Plato's Cave, which is an immersive environment located at the Methodist Annex facility. So the initial concept came about by trying to create a virtual anatomical patient that we would be able to interact with radiation beams. Then you could see the applicability fairly easy what it would do with surgery. So we were trying to build a virtual anatomical patient and connect it to a virtual genetic patient. The important aspect of this technology, I think, is its relationship to the patient. First thing that happens when you have cancer is you're scared to death. And then you go in and see the doctor, and you don't understand what he's talking about because you want to be able to conceptualize it or visualize it. The doctor puts up a scan of a black and white image and an axial slice, and it doesn't mean a whole lot to you. Well, with this type of technology, now you can say, okay, I can see my tumor, doctor, I see where my lungs are, I see where my heart is, and you have an understanding of what's going on in your body. And I really believe it will give the patients a much higher comfort level in terms of being able to understand their disease process. Plus, it will give the physician an ability much easier to communicate with the patient. So I think we're in the midst of looking at the world differently, looking at the patient differently. And that's what this type of Plato's Cave concept comes from. This whole process has occurred because of sort of communication between silos. By silos, I mean medicine, gamers, computer guys, molecular biologists, all types of different people you need to be able to cross-talk with. So if you think of, for instance, I'm a cancer doctor, if you think of cancer as sort of a, cancer is the enemy and the game is to kill the enemy, and the way to kill the enemy is choose the correct weapon. As a radiation oncologist, one of the fundamental things you do is you sort of plan where you're going to attack the cancer. So you want to be able to visualize it. I innately believe that visual learning is so much more efficient than textual learning. We're trying to make Houston, Texas, and the Methodist Hospital a simulation center of excellence to make this technology grow in a systematic way. This is the biggest medical center in the United States. You divided it in four, it'd be the four biggest medical centers. So you have so much talent in this one location in the medical center that you're never going to find anywhere else. You have all this healthcare talent, you have almost every component, so it creates this perfect milieu of understanding and interaction and collaboration. They're here in the medical center.